Hallo und herzlich willkommen zurück zu einem neuen Part von Tell Me Why. Schön, dass ihr wieder mit dabei sein möchtet. Das freut mich sehr. Wir sind auf der Suche nach Tessa. Wir befinden uns auf dem Friedhof und natürlich ist das kein so schöner Ort. Alyson geht es nicht so gut, kann ich verstehen. Ein mulmiges Gefühl, hier zu sein.
You really have to go, Eddie?
You can hold my hand if you want.
I can walk fine on my own.
It'll be quick, okay? Then we'll get something to eat.
The day of the funeral. I barely remember it.
That's probably for the best. I don't think either of us are exactly eager to relive what went on behind that gate.
So... I know I said we didn't have to visit her grave.
But it feels like the right thing to do.
Ja,
Yeah, do you remember where
wir
she
tun's.
No. And for what it's worth, I remember staring at the water during the funeral.
Was ist das hier? Ich gehe mal eben hier hin. Ich weiß, das ist eine Erinnerung.
Yeah, that's where I went when I ran off.
Aber hier war eben irgendwas, ne? Wartet mal eben. Ich gehe nochmal zurück. Ich glaube, da war was.
Alyson, please.
I'm not going.
Alyson, come back!
Yeah. Any hope that this would be easier than last time?
Wer ist das?
Gone.
At least this time no one's sending me away.
I'm holding
I didn't see you
back.
there.
Afterwards, you and I had a moment over there by the totem, right? I wonder if we could...
Wer ist das?
I'm sorry. We didn't mean to eavesdrop. Hi. I hope we're not intruding.
Not at all. Hey, you're that nice gal from the Vecchi store, Alyson, right?
Yes. And you're... It starts with a K, right?
Kendra. Don't worry. Don't expect you to keep track of everyone who passes through. And you would be...
Her brother. I'm Tyler.
Pleased to meet you, Tyler.
Was ist das für ein Akzent?
I hope this isn't rude, but where's that accent from?
Georgia. Born and raised. Landed in Delos about 2 years ago.
From Georgia to the middle of nowhere, Alaska. There's gotta be a story there.
Well, I wasn't planning to stay for more than a few months. We came up for the fishing season, just like we've done twice before. My husband, MICH, he always tried to convince me to stay on longer, but I wasn't having it. But then... well, we lost him. Fishing accident.
Oh, God. I'm so sorry. Way too many families around here have lost someone that way.
Yeah, something's gotta change. Anyway, now it's just me and my daughter, Jaina. And I just can't bring myself to pack us up and leave him here all alone.
Willst du zurück nach Georgia?
Do you want to go back to Georgia?
Well, that's the real question, ain't it? I never used to like it here. Too cold, too quiet, like a frozen desert. Thousands of miles from family. But these days, I finally started to see it the way MICH did. All of the beauty.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I just wish it hadn't taken losing him to get me to come around. I'm realizing now I fought him more out of stubbornness than anything else.
That's gotta be hard.
Yeah. Don't ever let your own sense of what is come between you and the people you love. It's a real easy way to squander precious time.
Bleibst du hier?
Do you think you might stay then?
Well, my mama's been making the case that Jaina deserves to grow up with family. And she's probably right. But if I'm honest, the solitude here is a bit of a relief. I don't have to worry what 100 other people are up to, just, me and my girl. No matter which way I look at it, there just ain't a clear choice.
What do you think Jaina wants?
I think she's happy to be wherever her toys are. But when I think of how close I was to my cousins growing up, well, she may not realize she's missing out, but she will be. I probably put too much stock in chance encounters, but... You have any thoughts?
Diese Stadt ist eine Sackgasse. Du solltest bleiben. Das kann ich nicht entscheiden. Vielleicht reisen. Das können wir nicht entscheiden.
Sorry, but I am so not capable of making that call.
Yeah, sorry. It was a strange question.
It sounds like you've only got good options. I don't think you need to worry about making a wrong choice.
I really appreciate that.
Well, we should get moving. I hope everything works out for you and your daughter.
See you around, Kendra.
You two have a good day.
Ja, ich finde, das muss sie selbst entscheiden. Die Entscheidung kann keiner für sie treffen. Und darum habe ich gesagt, das können wir nicht entscheiden, weil ich das genauso sehe. Weil das muss sie für sich entscheiden. Das weiß ich nicht.
You think Snowball still lives in there?
Snowy owls only tend to live about 10 years.
Oh, rest in peace, Snowball.
This spot's familiar.
Ja, das ist, glaube ich, die Frau von Eddie. Oder wer auch immer. Carol Brown.
I forgot how hard Marianne took it when Eddie's mom died.
Well, we were only 4. But, yeah. She lost one of her only friends. She was always saying how she never would have found a place in Delos Crossing without Carol.
You think her death kicked off Marianne's, you know?
It definitely didn't help, but no. It was years later.
Das war also die Mutter von Eddie. Sie ist gestorben. Ah, hier ist das Wasser.
This... No dice.
Das ist alles mit Schnee bedeckt, ne? Da ist es. Das Grab von Mary Ann.
Alyson.
Is that her?
What the hell was going on with you? What? Broke?
Why didn't you say anything? We were your goblins. You didn't have to do it all alone.
Tessa?
Kids, I wasn't expecting to see. What are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
Feeling a little guilty, maybe?
When we pass on, our graves are all anyone has to remember us by. Letting hers just fall apart would be cruel. I'm not a cruel person.
Cruel enough to call social services on our mother.
I wanted to protect you. Marianne was getting worse all the time. I was afraid that if things kept going the way they were, then one day...
We were going to end up dead?
Look, I'm sorry I didn't tell you the whole story back in the store, but I didn't want you to...
Enough with the excuses. What the hell happened to her? Why'd you turn your back on us?
Your mom was always just barely getting by, and over the years she burned a lot of goodwill. It got so bad, no one was willing to hire her, and the stress of that, well, it took its toll. I tried to help, but she pushed me away. She pushed us all away. In the end, She isolated herself from everyone. She was alone and out of options.
She had us, until you threatened to have us taken away.
I couldn't let her drag you down with her. She had you stealing for God's sake. Your mother never wanted to be a part of this community. She always thought she was better than the rest of us. A spoiled little girl playing fairy princess in the woods. If she just settled down with someone instead of running around with married men, well, just ask Sam Kansky how much better that would have been for everyone.
Wait, what?
Oh God.
What happened between them?
I wasn't thinking. Please, just forget I said anything.
Tessa!
All I know is whatever went on, Laura left Sam over it. But I shouldn't have said anything about that. I promised I wouldn't. I'm sorry, kids.
Du hättest es besser machen können. Du hast getan, was du tun musstest. Du hast unsere Familie zerstört. Ich glaube, Tessa meinte es nur gut. Und ich glaube schon, dass sie keine böse Absicht hatte. Sie hatte Angst um die Kinder, dass sie, ja, dass die Mama halt den Kindern etwas antut oder halt nicht mit ihnen klarkommt. Du hättest es besser machen können, finde ich jetzt auch ein bisschen so dahergesagt. Du hast unsere Familie zerstört. Ja. Sie wollte eigentlich in dem Sinne nur helfen, wusste sich nicht anders zu helfen und hat das Jugendamt eingeschaltet. Die Mama kam nicht über die Runden, sie ging an verheiratete Männer, hat dadurch wahrscheinlich auch noch mal mehr Probleme bekommen.
You were worried. And you did what you thought you had to. Get it? We both do. The situation was so fucked that, well, there probably wasn't a good answer.
Thank you. No, I could have done more. Marianne was fragile. She needed help, and I failed her. It's my fault. She's gone. I know I've made mistakes. All I can do now is say that I'm sorry. If I could give you back your mother, I would. I don't deserve your forgiveness, especially yours, Tyler. But if there's a place for me in your lives, I'd like to be there.
I have to know something first. Are you good with who I am?
I've been thinking about that since you came home. I believe that my life is better for having lived it by God's word. But I also believe we don't always understand what he's saying to us. I prayed for guidance, and seeing you standing here in front of me, such a strong and thoughtful young man, I think I have his answer.
That means a lot to me. Thank you.
Tessa, I know the last couple of days have been heated. I'm up for a fresh start if you are, but it's not really up to me. Tyler?
Willst du ihr wirklich verzeihen? Was hat deine Meinung verändert?
I thought you couldn't stand her. What happened?
She did the only thing she thought she could. I can relate to that.
Und genauso wie Alyson sehe ich das auch. Wer weiß schon, was das Richtige ist. Man will immer das Richtige tun, versucht das Richtige zu tun, aber am Ende läuft es dann doch aus dem Ruder. Keiner kann wissen, was das Richtige ist. Man ist auch hilflos in solchen Situationen und es ist nicht immer einfach. Keiner weiß, was das Richtige ist. Wenn es das Richtige überhaupt gibt. Man will immer das Beste geben, das Beste für die Menschen, die einem nahestehen. Und sie sieht selber ein, sie hätte mehr tun können eventuell. Hat aber auch viel getan, meinte es gut und sie akzeptiert Tyler so, wie er ist. Sie hat ihn vor sich stehen und sagt, dass sie ihn sieht, dass er so ein toller Mann geworden ist. Und Ich vergebe ihr. Denn sie hatte auch keine bösen Absichten. Sie hat's versucht.
I'm done losing people. And if we can't let people grow, then what the hell kind of chance do we have?
Thank you. Both of you. Kids, I never knew your mother's whole story, but it was obviously very painful. She always said you two were the only good luck she'd ever had. I'm going to try harder to forgive her. I hope you can as well. If you two are in town tomorrow, come by the cafe. Lunch is on me.
There gonna be coconut cake on the menu?
You know, I think there just might be. I'll see you two tomorrow then.
We'll be there. Come on.
That was something, huh?
Yeah, it was.
I had pretty much given up on her. But I guess sometimes people change.
I know. I feel like a total ass right now.
Ja, ich wette, sie empfindet genauso. Sie musste das hören.
You shouldn't. She needed to hear all of that.
Yeah, you're probably right. Still, I might bring in a peace offering my first day back. Any ideas?
Jesus stuff?
Maybe I'll just finally bring back that book I borrowed 6 months ago.
Na dann. Ja, auf jeden Fall war das ein Gespräch, ein offenes Gespräch mit Tessa. Wir haben offen über die Dinge geredet und ich finde es gut, dass wir ihr vergeben haben. Ja. Aua. Ich will mich da hinsetzen. Da, das ist ein Piepmatz. Da. Auch voll die schöne Aussicht.
View, right?
Yeah. I get now why they put cemeteries in nice spots. Takes a little bit of the sting off.
Danke, dass du mitgekommen bist. Unser Wiedersehen ist nicht gelaufen wie geplant. Danke, dass du mitgekommen bist.
Listen, I know this has been hard. I'm really grateful you saw it through with me. Fireweed was great, but there was no one really there for me like that, you know? You're the only one.
Hey, brothers and sisters, right?
But it's been way more brothers than sisters lately, which is why I'm trying to say thank you.
You really don't have to.
You saved my life, Alyson.
Only for you to end up locked up in fireweed for the rest of your childhood.
Wait, are you still blaming yourself for that? Don't. It was my choice.
It's just... I stole your life, Tyler. And then I totally wasted it.
That's not true.
You're on your way to Denali. Michael's gonna be a famous chef. And what am I doing? Nothing.
Mach dich nicht selbst runter.
Nothing. You've been working on that accounting degree, and your art's good. Really good. Stop putting yourself down. As soon as we figure this shit out, we're gonna sell the house, and you're gonna go to Juneau. You're gonna kick ass.
You make it sound so easy.
No. We never had a shot at easy. But we always pull through, right?
Yeah. You're right. Hey. Wherever Ranger Tyler ends up next, he better come down from the hills to visit us city folk every now and then. You hear?
For sure. And anyway, that's not gonna be for a while. We've got time.
Oh yeah, of course. We do. So I guess we know the story now, huh? Marianne was done with Delos, and Delos was done with her. Maybe she was too proud, but she worked so hard for so long, and when she reached the end of her rope, no one was there to help her. Not even Tessa or Eddie. And when she heard social services was coming, she
Gave up. But killed her kids? Really? I don't know. It still feels like there's something missing, right?
You're never gonna understand what was going through her mind. I'll bet even she didn't. It's probably always gonna feel that way.
I'm gonna fall asleep the second I hit the couch.
You better rally. We still have to do some cleaning before bed.
Do we have to?
Hey, whoever packs the most gets the big couch tonight.
Shit. Alyson.
I'll get the fire extinguisher. Tyler, are you all right?
Alyson, barn.
Stay there. I got it. What happened?
There was a guy. He smashed me in the face with the door.
What guy? What did he look like?
I'm not sure. I couldn't see straight, and he was all in black.
Why would someone try to burn down our barn?
I don't know.
Gute Frage, nächste Frage.
I'm going to find out.
Das werden wir. Wer war dieser Unbekannte? Was hatte er hier zu suchen? Das werden wir im nächsten Part in Erfahrung bringen, hoffentlich. Und irgendetwas ist dann noch im Busch. Was ist mit Mary Ann? Tatsache passiert, da ist noch etwas. Das kann nicht alles gewesen sein. Ein weiteres Geheimnis will gelüftet werden, muss gelüftet werden, um dahinter zu kommen. Ich hoffe, euch hat dieser Part gefallen. Im nächsten Part werden wir uns in der Scheune richtig umgucken. Und vielleicht rausfinden, was hier genau geschehen ist. Ich bedanke mich fürs Zusehen, fürs Zuhören und wenn ihr mögt, bis zum nächsten Mal.